I mean, this figure is really cool. Just something, it feels off. There's just something off about this. That's probably nothing. Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing a kind of a different figure today. Today we're going to be reviewing the Blokees Hatsune Miku. Now this is not your typical like figure, like action figure. This is actually a thing called a model kit. And this is a bit different from most model kits. These ones are more designed to be action figures than most model kits are just designed to be like posed in a couple ways and then like mostly left on the shelf, but these are definitely more from play. This Miku was made by the toy company Blokees. They make model kits, kind of figures. They also have been doing these Marvel Rivals kits that I have wanted to check out, but I wasn't sure. So I bought this to kind of try the brand out. So what are my thoughts on this? We're gonna go into it and I'm gonna show you. Now, first things first, we gotta get onto the figure itself without all the accessories. Now here is the figure itself. It's really good looking from the outside. You couldn't really tell this was a model kit. It looks super nice. It's got these kind of ball joints that have some really good curve and some like outwards movement. You have movement in the actual leg itself. These are the kinds of ones they use on like Revoltech. She also has a thigh swivel right here, some toe articulation, and both of the feet, and some pretty standard foot articulation. Her hand articulation is pretty standard for most. It's like those import like Mafexes, SHF, that kind of stuff. For her ab crunch, it's not really. Oh boy. Just get that on real quick. It's pretty limited, but she's not Spider-Man, so you won't need to get too many crunchy poses out of her. She does have some twist, and there is no like twist right here, but there is a twist here where you're able to get what you'll need. She doesn't. These look like butterfly joints, but they really aren't. They're just there to cover up the joint more, but you do get some pretty good motion. I think she can cross her hands. There you go. Yeah, she can cross them, and she has the same kind of ball joints on her arms, which almost go like the full twist. She has joints in her hair, which will let you be able to kind of move her around pretty freely. Hair articulation is pretty standard. You can move it all the way around. She can look up this much, look down this much. And it's pretty standard, honestly. It's a lot better than most figures because this skirt actually is made of like a more rubbery material, like a very durable rubber. So you'll be able to get a lot more like motion that you can't get with most, because a lot of figures will use the plastic skirt instead of this like rubber material. So you do get more motion out of the legs. Now, since it doesn't come with any swappable heads, you do get swappable faces that come with the figure. There are 3 other ones, which I'd like to talk about later, but for now, these are the ones that come already done. So you have the normal, like, smiling face, an open mouth smiling face, and then a, like, kind of half winking smiling face. Pretty standard stuff, but you also do get, like, these, like, blank customizable faceplates, which I did. I did this one, and this one, and I really messed this one up. This wasn't even on purpose. Like, this is just something I just genuinely messed up while trying to, like, do the normal face. But it's pretty easy to install. All you just got to do is you got to grab a face and you just slide it onto this, like, T thing right there. And you just got to kind of get that in. And then you put the hair on top. And there you go. You have your face on the figure. Now, the process to do these is very hard. I'm not giving you a tutorial on that because I would not want to record myself doing that, because it would be very painful, but you can freely switch the faces. All you got to do is take off the hair, put it back on. Pretty standard stuff. Nothing too crazy. Also, with the figure, you do get 2 replacement hand joints, which is pretty cool in case it breaks. And so inside the figure, actually, there's a joint just like this. So, like, this is a replacement for that if you lose that or something, I guess. But you also do get a lot of hands, which is really cool. You get You get 2 pointing hands. I was trying to count the pairs, but I was like, I give up. You get 2 open hands, 2 holding hands, and 1 like semi holding hand. I think this is for like a microphone. But I am a little disappointed because there are no trigger hands. Don't ask why I want trigger hands. I just want them because Fortnite, okay? Fortnite. Oh, yeah, you do get another gripping hand. I just misplaced that. Just like, instead of having a second pair of gripping hands, I would like some trigger hands. Just don't ask why I need all these like trigger hands. I just do, okay? You do get some like holdable accessories. You do get these 2 leaks, which is pretty cool. They're nicely molded and painted. You do get this microphone stand, which has this like detachable microphone from it, which you can also hold. You do get this guitar, which is pretty nice. You can like put this around other figures, but it doesn't really fit over any other figures, so I do have to, you can take this off if you want to fit it on another figure. You also get this piano, which is super cool. It's only made out of like a couple of parts, but it's got a bunch of details on there and looks really nice. And here is the stand. So it's clear with a bunch of holes in it, and the holes on the inside, it's just the Hatsune Miku logo and the Blokees logo on the bottom and transparent. And you do get this that you can detach and, oh, I took it off wrong. And like reattach onto the figure. So it's got these ratchet joints. You can't really hear them, but they are super satisfying to feel. Pretty standard stuff. Now this is where my kind of problems arise. These holes, I don't know what they're actually for. I don't know what you can't, like, this doesn't really fit. Like, there's nothing that can really fit in there. Like, I don't know why they have these holes, or why we couldn't have just got, like, because this thing fits into a joint that's, like, too thick for the other hole, so you can't really move around. You can just have it in this specific spot. You do get the claw. This thing is, because these 2 parts on the bottom are rubber, so you can only pull apart a limited amount, and this will only, you can only pull us apart enough for Miku to, so you can use it for only Miku, sadly. Like, I tried to use this for some other figures, and it did not work, sadly, which kind of disappointed me, but still, it is a very good stand if you're going to use it with the Hatsune Miku figure, and also the logo, so that'll look at it close. Now, yes, it looks really cool, but, like, you're probably asking the question of, like, you know, is this, like, hard to build? Will this be, like, a hard thing? And no, it really isn't. This thing took me, like, 5 minutes to build, minus, you know, the faceplate thing. But, like, it took me 5 minutes to build the whole thing, and it was super fun. It's like a Lego set. It comes with instructions, of course, and a lot of the parts are pre-assembled for you, so you don't really need to have to scramble to learn to anything. There are more complex kits, but they all still come with instructions, and they're all, like, super fun and simple to build, and they're great. Now, I did want to do some figure comparisons with 2 other figures, so I have this Hatsune Miku stands, like, I think a little under 6 inches, but I do have this statue. I stole this from my sister. I stole it. Don't tell her I stole it. For comparisons, this is a very tall figure, and this is, like, this is kind of just a height comparison, because this is not an actual, like, figure, so you can't really do anything with it, so. But we do have the Marvel Legends Deadpool. So as you can see, this is kind of how it scales. She's like half a head shorter than like your average. This is pretty average sized Marvel Legends, but she's like half a head shorter, so she will fit in your Fortnite display. She won't stick out too much. She isn't too tall. She isn't too short. She's a little short, but it's fine because she's like 5'1" or something. But yeah, I honestly, like, what are my final like thoughts on this figure? Like, how do I really feel about it? And honestly, this figure is great. It's cheaper than the Figma. You get a bunch of really cool accessories, and there's just tons of articulation, and it's really fun to build. So, like, if you need some way to waste like 10 minutes or 30 if you're brain dead, this is a good choice. And there's plenty other model kits out there. They got the Sakura Miku and this one that's really expensive. I don't know. I'm really happy with this figure, and I'm definitely going to be buying those, like, Marvel Rivals ones. They look super cool, and, yeah, cool figure. See you guys in the next video. Hey, guys. You should subscribe. You should subscribe to this YouTube channel. You should. It's a really cool. You should subscribe, because it's cool, and you'll be cool like all the cool kids. And
Yeah, so we can buy more toys. Yeah, subscribe so we can buy more. We can buy more toys. I really like toys. Did you know I like toys? Because I need you to subscribe so to buy toys. Subscribe so we can buy toys. Subscribe so toys can be bought, and so I can. Guys, subscribe so we can buy more toys, and